Hello friends. Today it's Sex Saturday. So I'm going to start off with something a little more, or I guess less, risque. We're going to talk about games. And one of my favorites is Monogamy. It's called Monogamy because it's a hot affair with your partner. So you can play it with your partner, and I guess if you have multiple, you can play it with multiple, whatever you're into. But before we get into that, I am drinking. And I'm drinking the Paxis Red Blend. And you can get this at Costco, and it's quite good. It's a red blend. I probably said that already, and it's 12.5. It's halfway empty, but I drank half of it yesterday after I got off of work. If you were watching my previous videos of the day, yes, I've been drinking all day, but I had a rosé earlier, and so this glass is of this. I'm not an alcoholic. Anyway, let's get into this. So this game is very fun and it's very interesting. So if you've never seen this before, I know you can get it at Vaccinations for sure. I've also seen it at thrift stores, believe it or not. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it was like a divorce thing and somebody donated it. I don't know. But we have seen it there before. And by we, I mean my husband and I. But this is a very good game, especially if you're thinking of spicing up your sex life or you feel like your foreplay isn't long enough or whatever. But this is fantastic, so let's get into it. So it comes with a rule book, which I feel like everything should. And it kind of tells you about the levels, but I'll explain all of that so you don't have to read. You're welcome. It comes with this little game board. And you kind of just go around in circles. And we'll kind of get into that, but we'll explain it. Ugh, okay. So you start off on the intimate level. And on the intimate level, it's, you know, so what we like to do is you dress up, but you cover yourself up. So I'll wear something cute underneath and then I'll wear pajamas on top. And the intimate level, like here's an example of a card. It'll be like, for her, asking him, it'll say, think of an occasion when your partner really impressed you. Tell him what it was and what he did that was so special. So it just like prompts you to talk about your partner and what you thought was special, or like basically talk about like why you love each other, and it's really lovey-dovey and it's cute. Okay, so that's the intimate level, and you do that twice. Like you go around the board twice on the intimate level. And so you can see that's where your cards are here. Intimate, passionate, and steamy. And so you go around the board twice on each level. And then you get to, you know, passionate cards. And passionate cards will be like dirty dancing. So you like dance together sexually or whatever. And then there's, so like you don't always pick a card. There's other things to it. So, on different sections of the board, there's like erogenous zone where you can like touch each other in sensual places. There's you eat things off of each other or you feed things to each other. There's a part where you pick, like this part is where you pick a card depending on what level you're on. You kiss each other either, and depending on what level you're on, it's either your cheek or you kiss each other on the lips or a special body part. You can strip for each other. And I also forgot to mention that this is a 21 or older video, and of course I waited till it was 4 minutes in. So sorry about that. Bottoms up. Woo! Okay, but yeah, so that's like kind of the premise, is you kind of go through and like you just learn more about your partner as you go through, and it's really fun, especially because you're like teasing each other the whole time. And as far as like foods go, because it says like foods you can eat with each other, so a good thing to bring into the bedroom is like bananas, because of course you can sensually eat a banana. You can bring like chocolate, anything cold like ice cubes, ice cream, like strawberries, anything that you find sexual, I guess. And then of course you want to bring something to drink. Like if you're a drinker, for me I bring wine, because there's a I don't know if I said this or not. I'm pretty drunk, so there's a thing right here that says like you drink. And so if you land on this, you drink. And if your partner is a smoker, I mean, they can smoke weed or whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, whatever makes you comfortable, whatever makes you happy. And so there's fantasy cards too. And when you go around each time, you pick up a fantasy card. And so at the end, you can kind of choose like, hey, maybe we want to do this fantasy tonight. And maybe you don't have to. Maybe it's something you could pick and try later in your sexual time. Like maybe, you know, he wants to come home to a maid, or you want a tutor or whatever. It's a fun way to try something different and be intimate with your partner. So I highly recommend this game if you've never tried it, and if you aren't really into games or it's something that you are scared to try, like I highly recommend it. Like let's read a steamy card just to see. I can't remember how much this is. I want to say it's like $20 at Fascinations. Maybe it's a little more, but it's honestly so worth it. Ooh. Okay, so this is a steamy card. So the first one is for her. So you blindfold him and tie his hands to a coat hanger. Hook the hanger over the top of a door. Play with him, but deny him the satisfaction he craves. So you like toy with him the whole time. And then for his, you get a generous blob of jam, a nice dollop of cream, all offered to your partner on your erect buttered scone. Why they said it that way, I don't know. Tell her she must lick off every last morsel. So basically you like put a bunch of stuff on your dick and have her suck it. But I mean, like, it's just, it's exciting. It's different. And a lot of the time, you know, you play this game, but you play it with your partner, but you don't tell them what you're gonna do. So it'll tell you, like, you know, blindfold your partner and play with them, but it doesn't tell you to tell your partner, obviously. So you do it without them knowing. And like, let me show you the little piece so you know what I'm talking about. So there's this little piece, and you play with this on the board. So each time you go around, you have these little donuts that go on top. So this means intimate. So you put it on top, which means you're round 1. And then when you go around again, it would be round 2. And then once you get to passionate, this would be round 1, etc. So you have each of them to show you how many times. And obviously if you can't wait, then you could do 1 round of each time, and you could skip right to steamy after 1 round or whatever. But I highly recommend it. It's a really fun game. And it's something interesting if you're like, oh, I'm tired of the same positions, or I'm tired of, you know, just the same whatever. Like, this is a really great game. Again, it's called Monogamy, and it's amazing. I highly, highly recommend it. So let me know what you think about it. Sound off below. If you want another Sex Saturday, Sex Sunday, whatever, let me know. I'm thinking the next time will be maybe some lingerie, maybe toys. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you want me to talk about. Let me know. Bye.